Hey everybody, happy Sunday. We are live. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? I'm Lifestyles with Eric. When you come in my house, please make sure you wipe your feet and thumbs up the video, please. We need more thumbs up. We've got a lot of views, but not the thumbs up that we should have. Miss Angela, thank you for coming in. Thanks for being the first. Thank you. Happy Sunday evening. I appreciate everybody that come. I appreciate everybody that comes in tonight. Make sure you again thumbs up when you come in. Do know that we have memberships starting as low as $2.99. We're also this is also a super chat, so feel free to slide a dollar, two, three, whatever, in as we chat, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Lachelle, Miss Kenyatta, Miss Audria. Thank you for coming in tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your support. That is always appreciated. Thank you. We're waiting on Mr. Rico to come on in. Miss Deborah, thank you for coming in. Miss Debbie, what's happening? Thank you for coming in tonight. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. My weekend wasn't too bad. Still chilly. Being as patient as possible. I'm really waiting on some warmer weather, and I'm sure everybody else is too. So, what is going on with those BBLs, people? What is going on? What's up with these ladies and these BBLs? We'll get to that shortly. We'll get to it. We'll get to it here in a minute. Come on in. Make sure you thumbs up. They're playing with my numbers. They're playing with my numbers. They're playing with my numbers. I noticed my shorts, the numbers aren't correct. They're taking my numbers. I don't know. I don't get it. But make sure you thumbs up. That's really important, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in. We got Mr. Rico. Mr. Rico coming in live.
Right
Mr.
on.
You good, Mr. Rico?
Yeah. I'm just trying to turn the TV down.
Oh, okay. What's happening? Howdy,
Sure.
howdy, howdy.
What
Whew.
up?
Man, the
World?
weekends go, huh?
What up, world?
What's going on, man? The weekends go way too fast, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back to work. I'm ready to go back.
Okay.
Ironically,
Okay.
it's
Yeah, I'm
been
just
raining, so
yeah, they go
I
so
just
fast.
want
Hey,
to
Mr.
work.
Reese. Thanks for coming in, love. Thank you. Thank you. They're playing with my numbers. Come on in, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in, please. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in. Happy Sunday evening. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. Happy Sunday evening. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What is going on with the BBLs? What's going on with the BBLs? Been hearing a lot of stories on these BBLs, man. I tell you, it's kind of sad. Getting kind of sad out here. Boy, ladies, you better be happy with what you got. Be happy with what you have, ladies. Ladies are dying on the table. Ladies are dying at their homes, letting people stick stuff in their asses because they want big butts and they want to have and because they have self-esteem issues. We gotta love what God gave us. We gotta love what God gave us. Um, just be careful, ladies. That's all I can say. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. These surgeries are unaliving women. A lot of women are being mishandled, misdiagnosed, given the wrong prescriptions. So many different things as these ladies are having these BBLs, uh, Brazilian butt lifts. Um, it has become an addiction in my eyes. It's become an addiction. Women are being more, I think women are definitely being more obsessed with their own body versus a man. Unfortunately, it seems like they're more obsessed with the way they look than a man is, and it's just becoming it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Hey, Diana, thanks for coming in. Two sisters. Actually, I got two cases here recently, but two sisters. I guess went to Miami, man, and only one came back.
Mm.
They went for BBLs, or either one went for the support to other sister, and the sister was given unprescribed pain meds, and she didn't make it home. Hey, Miss Reality Checks, thanks for coming in. Like I said, this didn't used to happen because women didn't used to go and do this. I mean, this is I tell you, looks and being and this is just, and it's becoming an addiction. Um, it's kind of sad, kind of sad. Um, we really have to take ownership in loving ourselves. Um, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You ever had a woman with a BBL?
No, I know them. I just know them, but I've never had to experience that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You are you attracted to that?
Mm. Um, I wouldn't say. I'd say it's I'm more. I say I'm more. I say it's more easy for me to just look at.
That's, you know what? I had somebody made an analogy, said it's like a man renting a car. A man likes to rent a Corvette, or a fast foreign car, whatever. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you know what I'm saying? You just rent. You just want to rent it. You you just want to look at it. And actually sometimes they ain't even good to, they not even nice to look at actually. Hey,
I
Vivian.
mean, it's like I guess all that breast augmentations and butt lifts or whatever. I think to me that's like looking at a going to a Hot Wheels show, looking at a nice car, and it just don't have a motor in it. I mean, it looks good, got gold rims, all the chrome and trimming, and
Oh, shit.
seats and everything, but can't drive it.
Can't drive it.
Can't drive it. It's just there for display. It's there to win trophies. That's it.
Good analogy. Good analogy.
You can't drive it. You can't use it. You put all this money into this car. It's a show car. That's what it is. You know you can't drive it. You know you can't use it, but you're
Right.
gonna stay keep pouring money so you can just win these shows. But
And a lot of these women keep putting more money into their bodies like men put into their vehicles. Good. Another, they keep
and
dumping money back into their bodies and going and getting redos and redos and
but we wrong.
redos. Huh?
But we wrong. But we wrong because we love our car like that.
See? See?
But we wrong.
Yeah, see? See?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now I'm cool, but some like it.
Hey,
Some I'm not.
and I'll tell you, this is the other thing they've been saying here lately is that I've been hearing there's a smell equated with having a BBL now. A lot of women are starting to say that there's flesh stinks when they have the BBLs, that they smell real bad. It's something that's real stinky.
Yeah, I think that's an infection.
It it could be. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But
But I've been hearing that from ladies actually saying that, and then some men saying that I've been hearing that online, some men saying that the women with BBLs are starting to stink. I don't know. I haven't had a woman with a BBL, so
yeah,
I don't know.
it's well, man, it's all a coin toss. It's a
Yeah,
coin toss.
no big. Like I said, I'm not obsessed with looks like I was when I was younger, so it's not such a big deal to me. Like you said, it's okay to look at, but you know, it's okay to look at. And then sometimes the looks ain't even all that. So it just varies. It just varies. You know,
Yeah.
it's a fantasy that I'm not willing to invest in. I don't want to invest in that fantasy. I'm cool.
Right.
I'm good. So check this out. There was a teacher in Columbus, Indiana. I mean, I'm sorry, Columbus, Ohio, Stephanie Demetris. Man, she tried to pay a teenager $2,000 to unalive her husband. Man, can you believe that? A 14-year-old student
Huh.
gave him a $250 deposit, and he might have went through with it, but his mother went through his phone and found the text messages. The young man had asked the lady, wouldn't the neighbors hear the noise? Hey, Coeta, thanks for coming in tonight. And she said that the neighbors wouldn't care. And she also tried to, I believe, she poisoned him before, or tried to run him over. She evidently wanted her husband unalived. Um, but I just think that's terrible for what is going on. You know what, Rico? This goes into this whole. We talked about the whole school teachers messing with kids, and that's been going on a lot lately. I mean, more women than men lately. What is up with these teachers being so into these young boys? Like I said, when we were 14, 15 years old, women teachers wasn't doing that, man. Or if they
They
were,
were.
we didn't know about it.
Yeah, they was
Uh,
doing.
this is strange. I mean, for her to think she could get a 14-year-old child to unalive her husband, give him $250 down, and think that that was okay, that's mental. She's a 44-year-old grown woman, school
Yeah.
teacher. Um, I don't know what to
Why
say,
did you
man.
leave?
I just it doesn't shock me now. You know, the things that I'm hearing on a daily basis about women teachers. It just getting stranger and
It's
stranger.
because people are getting strange, and
Excuse me.
you know, the whole trust factor of even when your child walk out the house and trusting these adults to teach them or whatever they want to call it.
Right.
So, and for her to even like, okay, I think I can trust this guy. I can trust this young man to even ask him that.
Right.
So it must have been a point that he must have put that impression on her that he was that cool to do it. So yeah, and he might have did it, but you don't know the conditions of how the 14-year-old boy lived. He probably like, yeah, I can take that, I can use that money, but
And think about it. When you're 14, your brain is not developed.
not to be developed.
So
And
you actually remember when we were teenagers, there was a case just like that, and it actually happened. Remember the
yeah,
teacher that got the young boys to unalive her husband?
yeah,
Yeah, I think it was 3 boys, and they end up doing time for that. But they were teenagers.
and they
Yep.
just figure it's an impulsive thing. They
And
don't think about consequence, and then that's a lot of people that
nope.
today they don't think about consequence. They go on impulses.
I mean, I don't know what age group goes on impulse, but a lot of people are impulsive now. They're more impulsive and
Yeah.
instead of thinking about a consequence.
That's what I said. Even adults are like that now.
Yeah,
They
you're
don't think
right.
about it.
Well, common sense is not sense isn't common anymore. And so, that's my saying. I mean, so it's weird. Yes, adults do definitely impulsive things that you would think, wow, why the hell would you do that? Why would you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
it
Yeah,
just starts.
Rico. Uh, it's nuts, man. Have you heard about the two young men down in Texas, the twins, they were Caucasian twins, and the African American young man Unalived, one of the twins, stabbed him in the heart
I think so. I think I've seen
at a,
a.
at a track meet. Well, I've been kind of actually um, keeping my eye on this story. The young man that unalived the other teen, his name was Carmelo Anthony. Both of these young men were 17 years old. Um, the story is that the young men were at a track meet. Um, the at track meets, they set up little small tents around where the schools are inside of their tents if it's raining or whatever, and that's what was going on. This young man, Carmelo Anthony, the young African American little boy, went in these teenagers' tents and was sitting down, chilling, or whatever the case was, is what they're saying. The teenage boys asked the young man to get out of their tents because it wasn't his tent. Allegedly, they got in a fight. Some people say that they were stomping on the black boy, beating him up, and then there was a knife that was pulled. They said they broke his phone. Then a knife was pulled, and he stabbed one of the twins. These young men, I guess one of them was on a football team. Both good young men, is what I'm hearing. It's super unfortunate and very tragic. But they're different stories, and they're trying to make this kind of like a race thing, which they shouldn't. But these young men had history before this incident. There was an incident a few days before this where they got in a fight, and the black boy broke the white boy's phone at a something like that. So they had already had different altercations, and this ended up the last altercation, somebody dead or unalive. Um, so I'm kind of keeping my eye on this story, but it's just unfortunate because you got two parents that are now grieving. One parent doesn't have their child at all physically. Another parent is now fighting to keep their child out of prison. Um, and they were both good kids. It's just I don't know. There, some people are saying that the twins were bullies, and they were kind of bullies of the school. And I don't know whose story is right and whose story is wrong, but it's just it's unfortunate because it's kind of like I said, it's kind of turning people trying not to make it a race thing because it I don't well. They said that the boy was called the N word, but still, I don't think they ought to make it about race. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Just it's just unfortunate. And, when we were going to track meets and basketball games and stuff at Broad Ripple, we weren't bringing knives and stuff. I just, kids were going to have fun back in those days. I wasn't thinking about a knife.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Got to pray for these kids, for these children.
Hey, DeWanda, thanks for coming in, sweetheart. You got to ask, why did he even have a knife? For what? I mean, knives are for self-defense. Yeah, but you were going to a school. Did you know that you were gonna get into it with somebody?
Probably.
I just asked all those questions in my head. I kind of
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, if they already had an altercation prior to it, then yeah, yeah, I'm gonna take this just in case. I might have a bat. You never know. They twin brothers. I got to deal with not one but two.
right.
So yeah, yeah, you got so many scenarios going through your head. So man, and it's crazy. They both good children and everything. But like you said, they young men, young women, they still young, and they don't think about consequences either. Sometimes they just go off of
Impulse, like you said.
yeah, and impulses and status. Or, I don't want to seem like a punk, and I don't want to be, you know. It's all got to be some kind of like some kind of title to uphold these days.
Yeah.
Like that's just like even relationships. Like it takes more than just that title, husband and wife. You got to work for this. You got to work. You got to do the work. You know, love is work,
Yep. That's it.
and life is work. You know, when they say, "Oh, just going through it," I'm going through it. I'm going. This is life. That's what adulting is about.
And you just said it. We're adults and they're teenagers, so they're going to be doing all the things that,
Yeah,
unfortunately, teenagers do different things than us as teenagers when we were teenagers.
and that's
Because
why it says that we of us that we get this age. It's up to us to be appreciative that we got this far in life, and we got to show the youngsters that it's worth it. Call
and
me
do,
old. Call me old all day. It's worth it.
and do adult things. If you say you're an adult and you say you grown, then that means do adult logical things and grown things instead of just
That
saying
don't mean stop having fun. That don't mean stop having fun.
right.
Doesn't mean that. You
Never.
know,
Right.
you old. Only old is how you start thinking. If you're thinking you old, you're gonna be feeling old. That's how it's gonna make you feel old. If you still gotta have some kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Still
Absolutely.
gotta be able to laugh, be able to have some fun. You
Yep.
know,
That's true. That's true.
and us adults are putting a lot of pressure on these children now. Like they exposed to a lot of stuff,
They're
and we
exposed to a whole lot of stuff. They're exposed to too much stuff, and they're around too many things, and that's growing them up too fast. And they're not told to go and play like we were when we were kids. They're up under adults and seeing adult things, and they're seeing way too many things that they shouldn't be seeing at the age that they are. So, along with whatever peer pressures they have around them at school or outside of school. The people that they see majority of the time is the people at school. So they're peer groups. So it's so many different things pulling at these kids. I just pray for them, and man, I hope our grandkids are have something better to have better schools to go to when they get in school, or if they're in school now, whatever the case is. But just pray for the new kids coming up. I pray for the new ones. Pray for the new ones, man. I
yeah,
tell you. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Please make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in. We're having not as many thumbs up as, again, we should. We've got a lot of views sometimes, but not as many thumbs up. And we need to make sure we thumbs up. And people, when you come in, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, please. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that like button, please. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. I want everybody to have a great evening. Finish your evening out positive and blessed. And we'll see you Monday. All right. Take care, everybody. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. It's Mr. Rico. Peace.
over already. Dang.
Hold on, because because we gonna have we got some other things we're gonna be working on this week. So
Getting good. It was getting good.
what was it something else that you were?
No, no, no. I'm just waiting on you. I guess we
I,
can go. We can do something tomorrow. You
yeah,
know, we
we just
can.
gotta it's so much stuff that's going on and so many things to talk about. I think this is gonna be a pretty good week, man. It's gonna be a pretty good week. I'm just,
Good.
like I said, I'm just hoping that the weather gets better, but oh well, it is what it is. We'll get there when we get there.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming in. Right on, Mr. Rico. Right on, man. I got to get
Yeah.
that stuff. I got to get that equipment over there to you too. That I got to do that. I'm gonna try to do that this weekend by the end of the week.
Right. Yeah. Maybe that'll get some more little thumbs and stuff. I don't know. It's all kind of bland over here.
We
You
gonna
got,
get you together over there,
you got
buddy.
Kitty back
I got
there.
you. We gonna get you together. We gonna get your background together. We gonna go and get your setting over there together. Yeah, we gotta get you together too. But it's going to be warm, and we're gonna be doing these lives though. We're gonna be doing these lives because I got the lounges pretty much done. So we're gonna be doing these lives. Try to do these lives on Friday nights when it gets nice and warm outside. Had a drinks and have guests over. We had a guest, and we just try to do the lives on Friday nights, and and really just kick it like that. That's the goal.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
that's what I really want to do.
Then they can see us saying grapes, 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 please, grapes and cheese.
Huh?
Then they can see it saying, "Come here, bring us some wine and grapes. Come on, we live with it.
We
Wine and
live
grapes."
with it. We live with it. We live. Yes,
That's fine.
yes. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It's been real. Happy Sunday evening. All right, I'll see y'all. Take care. All right. Peace.
Peace.